right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of We're Talking Sports.
That's right.
I'm here with my good buddy, Ron Arenas.
Good morning.
How you doing, bud?
I'm happy to be here. Thank you
Yeah?
for keeping me on the show.
Well,
You didn't change the locks on the doors or anything,
Not-
so I can still get in.
not yet. Not until I get my shirts back.
Oh, okay. So I just have to keep the shirts.
Right?
And I can keep showing up.
That's what we're talking about there.
okay.
Yeah. Hey, man, so we got a great show lined up this morning.
We
We've
do.
got a friend of the program, right? Sponsor.
He's one of our sponsors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Integrity Automotive and Diesel,
That's right.
where we can take care of all of your automotive needs.
That's right.
Everything other than body work.
Yeah.
But other than that, we can take care of everything on there. It's getting hot out there.
It
You know,
is.
it's getting hot out there.
I heard. Yeah.
Right. Right. And so, you know, those ACs in the cars start going out, man. Bring them on down. You know, we'll check them for free. Give you a free check on there. And
Yeah.
don't ever forget, if you tell them Will sent you, you get 10% off of any service.
That's right. And, for the automotive industry, you're not only looking at just the air conditioning, but, your radiator to cool that engine down, all your belts, your tires, all that stuff is really affected with the heat.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So it's something that, you want your family to have a safe vehicle while you're driving them around.
Yeah. And don't even get me started on their tire deals, man. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
That's something. Yeah, something. Anyway, so let's welcome Mr. Manny Gomez. How are you, buddy?
Good. Thanks for having me.
No, man, thank you for being on. So normally we bring him on and we talk, and we still can, Choya High School football. Mm-hmm. Where you're one of the coaches there. What do you coach on there?
Yeah, so at Choya, I coach the running backs, the inside linebackers, and I do the recruiting coordinating.
Nice. Oh, nice. Those
Yeah.
are like my favorite positions that I
Yeah.
never got to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Right?
definitely a lot of fun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
awesome. Good deal, man.
Got some speed in there,
Yeah.
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 Hard hitting and speed.
My
Oh, yeah.
8th and 9th grade years, I got to play fullback.
Okay.
Nice.
That's fun.
So that was
That's
that was
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I made my tailback look like a hero, man. Let me tell you.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you punch that hole through the line.
Yeah.
And then the tailback gets to run in and get the touchdown.
And then every once in a while, they actually hand you the ball.
Yeah.
They hand you the ball, and you get those 2 or 3
When
yards.
you're on
and
the goal line,
you're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it was a good deal.
Yeah.
Never coughed it up, so that's a good
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Luke played fullback a little bit
Yeah.
here and there in his junior and senior year.
Yeah. Luke, your son.
Luke, my son, yeah.
Yeah. Not Luke. Any other different Luke?
Not
than
any
Luke?
other Luke. No.
Luke Walton? No.
No, I don't think Luke Walton played
No.
fullback. No.
All right. Well, Luke, you're welcome to come on the show and let us know if you played fullback. All right? Anytime, right? Yeah, anyway, so we're going to talk a little bit here about another business that you have, Manny. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I'm a co-owner of Next Level Performance Lab. I own it with Ismail Mahdi, the former running back with U of A. Good friend of mine. He's coming back in Tucson here in July. We're really excited about that. But yeah, no, essentially what we do is we take high school athletes, even youth athletes, and we start to train them. Younger kids, we train them the fundamentals, things like that. The older kids, obviously it's more in depth. We get them set up, and not only on the performance side, but we also help them get prepared for the collegiate side.
Okay.
The guys that want to go play college ball, are your ACTs done, your SATs done? Did you meet this deadline? How is your social media set up? Don't post anything stupid. Especially,
right.
kids these days.
Yeah.
But who are you reaching out to? Things like that.
Man.
So basically, you touch pretty much almost every part of their lives at
Oh,
that
yeah.
point, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of our student athletes through the Next Level program. We're very much so every day morning. Hey, did you do your runs? This is your, this is your quality check. Did you do your push-ups before bed? Which sounds so minor, but it's the discipline that adds up.
Right.
Did you email this coach? Did you reply to this one? Things like that.
Okay.
So we make good. Honestly, you're not supposed to be friends with your athletes, but we make good friends with our athletes.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of hard not to. You spend
Oh,
so
yeah.
much time with them, and you're investing so much of your time and your business into them. That,
Oh, yeah.
It's hard not to become
Right.
You
And I think the kids that are going to you, they're serious about it already.
yeah.
You're not like dragging them like, hey, you have to run your 5 laps this morning or whatever. It's
Right.
like, dude, did you do it? Because you're supposed to do it. If you're not putting the work in, you're not going to get the results you want.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it sounds harsh, and sometimes you get a little bit of like, hey, don't say that. But high school football compared to the next level stuff is different.
Oh, yeah.
We tell the kids, if you're not going to commit, don't bother coming.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
if you're either the kid is paying for it, if you're paying for it, make good on your investment, or if not, your parents are paying for it, and if they're paying money, they want you to be serious. So if you're coming out and you want to be a next level athlete, either be 100% in or 100% out, and that's 100% has been our motto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So walk us through a training session. What goes on there? First of all, where do you guys do it?
Yeah, so a lot of our stuff we do at Silver Lake Park, as far as our skills training, our conditioning, things of that manner. Our group sessions we do at Silver Lake Park. We do have a kind of a private facility that's off of I-10 and Ruthroff. There we do more of the weightlifting. We have a little gym set up in there with everything that we need. We also have our whiteboard in there where we do the football IQ stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're starting to integrate soccer into it. We have a friend that played Division I soccer at University of Oklahoma.
Okay.
She's a Tucson native. She's great. So we're bringing her on in July, and she's going to be training soccer athletes as well.
Nice.
But yeah, to answer your question, a typical practice, we always start off with our warm-ups. Warm-ups is just as important as the actual workout itself. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
From there, we get into conditioning. That could depend, group size or if it's an independent session, what we do. Then after our athletes are tired is when we get into the skill stuff. Because you have to practice your skill stuff while you're tired to simulate that game situation.
Okay.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, you're right. You're in the third quarter and you've been getting your butt kicked all day.
Exactly.
And you have to make the right decisions. Because if you don't make the right decisions, you've missed that block or you don't run the right route or whatever, the coach is going to pull you out of the game.
Exactly. The discipline that you have when you're tired shows who an athlete really is, right? There'll be times where we're talking to college coaches and they're like, okay, that's great. That's the first quarter. Everyone looks great in the first quarter. Send me fourth quarter film. I want to see what they do when they've been, hammering the ball for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So back in the day, when I was in high school, we were
Okay, El Bundy.
right? Back in the day, I hit 3. No, so basically, we did a ton of sprints. That was the big thing in high school, man. We did more sprints.
The suicides, going up and down the field, yeah.
Yeah, and
in stadiums, going up and down the stadiums.
we did those too. Yeah, and that's I guess conditioning is one of the main things, before you can even, do the weightlifting and, all that good stuff. You got to be in good physical condition.
Exactly.
Your legs and your lungs, you got to get them prepared for that. It's not just for one play, it's for that marathon of plays. It's for that whole game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. So, all right. So you go from these practices. What actually do you guys do in your practice? I know you said you do it at Silver Lake Park, right?
Oh yeah. So we'll bring different equipment. We have a practice schedule. So for example, one day we might work agility training, right? And if that group that day is, let's say, just for an example, a bunch of running backs. We're going to work on our cuts. We're going to work on our hurdles, and the purpose of the hurdles is to pick up our feet. So that when we do run the ball, we're not, flat-footing across the football field.
Yeah.
So our workouts are designed in a manner that when we're doing the drills, it looks minor, but once you're playing the game, you see it translate to like, okay, we did the stupid feet drills on the ladders, but now when you're sprinting, you're picking up your feet, and all of a sudden you're faster.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of putting everything together for it to translate onto the field. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever watch old film of Roger Craig? The running back from the 49ers, because he always had high knees. That was his thing was high knees.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's all your acceleration there. So yeah, we do everything that again it translates to the field. We use the resistant bands a lot. Resistant bands are great. We love that. A lot of kids these days they want to lift heavy. It's not about lifting heavy. It's about how much you can lift, lightweight, high repetitions, get that muscle fatigue.
Yeah. Oh, tires. You guys use the old-fashioned tires?
Oh, yeah. I have a big tractor tire that barely fits in the back of my truck.
That's torture right there.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've never been able to do it.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. All right. So, and you say you've had quite a few athletes come by. How long have you guys been doing it?
Honestly, just since last year.
Last year?
Yeah, we
Okay.
started it last year. The first practice that we had like 30 kids come out. And from there, up to like 40, 50, 60 kids. Come off season, it slowed down a little bit, which
Yeah.
is normal. And then now it's starting to pick back up again.
Yeah. Well, once you start getting ready for the football season, I imagine
Exactly. Yeah, everyone's
they're-
getting excited.
They're all itching to get out there and start getting. I remember,
Yep.
just to get the pads on and start hitting. you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They start seeing like, oh, this guy got an offer, because right now is when coaches they're in their open period, so they can start sending out offers to whoever. and
Right. Yeah.
Now everyone wants to get an offer. So
Yeah. Very cool. Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick sponsor break here.
Okay.
So we could thank people like Manny for
Yeah.
for sponsoring us. And,
We have some great sponsors out there.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be right back, folks.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush. We don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our
All right, we are back. We're here, Ron,
Yes.
Manny, having a great conversation here.
Right.
All right, about conditioning. You know, we've been in great shape before.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Right?
When I was a high school athlete, because I was not, I was horrible at conditioning. Every coming into the season, I was not conditioned at all. Some guys were really good at it. I just, I wasn't a good student, and I didn't have that, I guess direction to do it. Discipline. Yeah. So, and that's all on me. That's 100% on me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was the same way in high school. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, I did enough to get by.
Yeah.
And
if it wasn't for sports, I wouldn't have gone through high school. Because
absolutely.
that period of my life, I didn't care about school at all.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, I mean, you had to make the grades. Just
you had to go to school and you had to make the grades to practice and to play in the game. So, yeah. But I remember, because I went to Tucson High beginning of the season. Believe it or not. Yeah, I know I've never mentioned it before.
Right.
But at the beginning of the season, we'd run from Tucson High, we'd run through the Santa Cruz Wash, and then we'd run up a mountain and then come back. Oh man, if you're not conditioned, that kills
run.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you play your high school ball?
yeah, Belleville, so Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, little town in Wisconsin. My high school had 4 hallways. So
Wow.
you want to talk about backwoods football, but
Yeah. Was it 8-man football or was it a?
no, it was full football.
full? Yeah.
Yeah, full football. Middle of the woods kind of thing.
Yeah. So when you guys started practicing, like in August or end of July, I'm sure it was really humid. But what were your highs? Were they was it 90 degrees there?
Probably
Or?
low 80s.
Low
Yeah,
80s.
It was humid.
Okay.
It was humid, but honestly, maybe because I grew up in it, I just didn't notice.
Yeah.
The fun part was more towards the end of the season. Like we would have snow games
Oh,
sometimes,
wow.
and that was fun. Like, that was fun.
those Lambo moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, but the field and the ball get so hard.
It does.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And as a running back, that's what I love though, because I knew I was getting the ball. I was like, yeah, I'm getting the ball.
There's
Just
not
tell
gonna
me
be as
which way
much
to go.
passing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So up there, it's very much so smash mouth football. You're running the ball.
Right.
I don't know why, but people up there are bigger, so like linemen.
Yeah.
So you
They're
know you're
corn-fed?
protected. Yeah. Yep. Corn fed. Yep. I came down here for about a month in high school. I played at Catfoot for Skirrin. I don't know if you guys know who
Oh, wow.
Coach
Yep.
Skirrin is.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they used to say that they used to call me. They called me whiskey up there at Catfoot. But I'm like, man, you guys are corn fed up there, huh? Because came down a little 5'10", 195, but
Yeah.
benching 300. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, yeah.
When CDO played Snowflake in the semifinals for state a couple years ago, those kids are big in
Yeah.
Snowflake. They are big kids.
There's something about it, man.
Yeah, they are. But let's talk a little bit about since we are down here in the Southwest,
Yeah.
and you guys start your practice, high school practice, beginning of August?
Yeah.
Probably?
Well, we're in off-season ball right now.
Okay.
We're allowed to put the pads on beginning of August.
Okay. So how do you combat the weather? Because it's going to be 110 degrees when you guys put those pads on.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The best thing that we can do is what we're doing now, I guess, is we're doing our conditioning at 9, 10 o'clock. It's
Okay.
already hot out.
Yeah.
Get used to breathing in it, get used to sweating.
Mm-hmm.
When we do have the pads on, we just need to make sure that the kids are getting their water, their hydration. Our booster club does a really good job of getting like the hydration packets, the
Okay.
pickles,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah. Pickle
So,
juice. Yep.
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 So that unfortunately with Arizona, that's all you can really do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you just gotta make sure you don't work the kids to the point of passing out.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they can get overheated.
Yeah.
Anyone can get overheated, even if you're conditioned.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no joke down here.
Well, growing up in El Paso, when during two-a-days, we'd have our two-a-days during the summer and before getting to the football season, and our coaches never let us have water.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
man, back in the day, it was
back
like-
in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, you had to be crawling to be able to, all right, go get some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had the troughs. We had, I don't know how you guys have it now, but we had a big, as a plumber, a big long pipe with some spouts coming out,
Oh,
about
yeah.
10 of them, with water coming out, and we're just there trying
It's
to
a
drink
big
like
PVC
crazy.
with holes poking
Yeah.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
The
how
good
it was
old
back in the
days,
day.
yeah.
The good old days.
The good old days, yeah.
Yeah, back when men were men.
That's right.
Yeah, back before internet, so that nobody knew what was really
That's
happening.
right. That's right.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, all right, let's get back to and talking a little bit more about your performance lab that you guys have there. So, how many kids do you have currently right now?
Currently, we have, I'd say, about 30 total. 30 committed, I would say.
Okay.
A couple of them, we did have a chance to get them some offers as far as college football. They're going into their junior year or senior years. We had an opportunity to work with one kid. He transferred to Phoenix, and I get it. But we helped him get some Division I offers. Great athlete, tremendous athlete. But yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And what's the youngest that you have there?
The youngest kid we have, I think, probably 10U. We have a Tucson Soldiers kid.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we do train the younger kids too, the youth players. With them, obviously it's more fundamentals. This is how you hold a football.
Right.
This is how you run. Pick up your feet. As compared to like the high school kid, it's like, okay, pre-snap, what's your read? Where is this guy's eyes? How is he aligned? What gap? Things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't have any of that in high school, did we? Yeah. No eyes, no nothing there. You just you hit the guy in front of you.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Don't let him tackle your running back.
Oh yeah.
Don't let him get to the quarterback. That was it. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Well, one of the things that, what we didn't let our son play tackle football until 7th grade.
Okay.
So before that, we had him playing flag football.
Yeah.
And, you don't learn any like blocking or anything in flag football, but you learn how to run routes. You learn
Right.
how to catch the ball. You learn how to cut, different things like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so you have some of those fundamentals so that when you do go into the
Oh, yeah.
tackle
At least
football,
you have the base work
you have
of
the
it.
basic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you a quick story here about how important fundamentals are.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't start playing football until the 7th grade. I've always been a baseball player.
Oh, okay.
So I 7th grade, I decided to go out for the football team, and I was they had me on the offensive line at the time, and so not really knowing all the rules of it, because again, it's basics, it's fundamentals, right? But
Yeah.
I never had any of that.
Right.
I thought.
You didn't know where to place your hands, place your feet,
Well, it actually
your stance.
it actually goes beyond that. Actually, so check this out. It was at a practice one day, and I'm playing right guard, and there's nobody in front of me in the defense, right? And it was a pass play, so I'm thinking to myself, well, why don't I just run out to where the receiver is going to be to catch the ball, and then I could block for him.
Right.
So I did it.
Good thing is in
Once.
practice. Yeah.
I did it once,
Yeah.
right? Because then I was, then our coaches just started. Ooh, man, yeah, that was not
Yeah.
fun, right?
Why are you downfield?
Yeah. Like, what are you doing down there? I'm like,
I'm blocking
I'm
for him.
blocking for Larry, man. Come on, I'm like,
Yeah.
we want to touch.
But you know what? Sometimes that's how you learn, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know what you don't know.
You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's profound. Somebody write that down. Write that down. Yeah. No, and that's speaking of fundamentals,
Oh, yeah.
If I'd have had a program like yours to be able to go to something like that, I would, I wouldn't have made a fool of myself that day.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm sure your friends didn't let you forget it either.
to this day, I'm sure that if every time I see them, I'm
Downfield
sure
Will?
yeah, right, yeah. But I was willing to sacrifice my body downfield for them, right? But anyways,
That's a weird way to say you're welcome. No,
Yeah.
right. Lunch, something,
Yeah,
right?
something.
Right?
Yeah.
funny.
Anyways, that's my little story for the day there. And,
All right.
yeah.
That's
but,
good.
You know,
That's
make
good.
fun of Will Day. Yeah. Good
Good thing it's being recorded so we can bring it back
Right?
and remind you of it.
This is Will's on-air chuckle.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
oh,
you
yeah.
go.
Right? Yeah. All right. So Manny, tell us how do people get a hold of you for the, if they want to
Yeah.
get their kid in there, if they're,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Yeah, so our Instagram page is our biggest, I guess you could say, messaging network, which is just Next Level Performance Lab. That's all it is. That's where most of our kids come in. If not, they're also welcome to email me, 520coachg@gmail.com. That's everything football-wise. That's my email for that.
Okay.
But one of those two methods, I would
All
say.
right. And we'll go ahead and post it on our Facebook page. We're Talking Sports. We'll put some links on there as well if
Perfect.
people want to go in there and get a hold of you, and if they got that, their kid that they feel needs that extra training,
Oh, yeah.
let's just get them in there and.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll train them up, give them a nutrition plan, get them in front of
Nice.
coaches.
Yeah.
We all have, connections to wherever they want to go, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now you said you're bringing on a lady that was a soccer player. Are you doing anything with any other athletes? Like during football season, the baseball players are off season.
Oh, yeah.
Are you doing things with?
Yeah, so a lot of our training can be as far as like fundamentals, not necessarily to the sport, but as far as like
Conditioning,
the physical
nutrition.
part.
Yeah, okay.
Right now, football is obviously our main suit, just because I played D1. Madi came from U of A. Soccer is gonna be a big one because Riley Brown, she played for Oklahoma. We're looking to add other athletes once Madi gets back, so we're
okay.
gonna be adding basketball players, hopefully some baseball players from U of A.
Okay.
Things of that nature. So.
Nice. Very good.
So we are looking to blow it up. We are looking to get a facility to make, a training facility.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for Marty to get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very nice. I need to get back in top physical shape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm going to be repping that company, right?
That's right. Yeah.
All right, Manny. Anything else you want to say before we head out here?
No, I just appreciate you guys having me on, and if you're listening, keep listening. It's a great podcast. So
Awesome.
Well,
man.
thank
Well, we appreciate you and what Integrity Automotive and Diesel does for us and allows us to be here.
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
do this, man. All right, man. Well, we will. I'm sure we'll have you on soon again, and especially once the football season starts coming on. And,
I'm ready for that one.
and, we'll be really talking some high school sports here in Tucson, man.
Oh yeah, sounds
All right.
good.
All right. We'll be right back.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
Tucson is sizzling in June, but your house doesn't have to. Most HVAC companies talk about trust. Picturock's Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing puts it in writing. Every repair backed by a 5-year warranty for our Home Wellness Club members. That's not a promise, that's a guarantee. Call us at 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturockscooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Integrity Automotive and Diesel, your Northwest Tucson auto experts. From routine maintenance to engine and transmission repair or replacement, our trusted ASE certified technicians can do it all. Integrity Automotive is also your one-stop shop for diesel service and repairs, and we stand by our work, offering a 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty. Get back on the road with Integrity Automotive and Diesel. Call 744-9710 or book your appointment online at integrityautorepairs.com.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush. We don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
All right, we are back, and Ron and I, we're talking sports.
We are, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to call this segment of the show, We're Talking Sports Unscripted.
Okay, that's good because it is unscripted.
Right.
Yeah. We're just going to pull it out of our head. And
They pull pretty much all are, aren't they? Yeah, no. So I hear there was a little basketball game that happened over the week here.
Yeah, last week, yep.
Yeah?
Yep. I don't even remember which day it was.
You know, and that's the thing about it. It's really weird is that normally it's huge, and you know, you're a Celtic fan, I'm a Laker fan, and you know, honestly, they both haven't really been in that final game for a long time.
Well, the Celtics won it 2 years ago.
All right, but what have you done for me lately?
Oh, okay. But, you know, I think, you know, to your point, I mean, we did have one player from the U of A playing on the Spurs, but he wasn't a key player. He was probably, probably the 9th player, 10th player. You know, so he was off the bench, and he got some minutes, but, you know, he wasn't an impact player. He was a rookie. So, you know, he wasn't, you know, he wasn't a focal point to anyone's defense or, you know, to their offense or anything. So,
yeah, but there was nothing really like huge. And I mean, I'm sure, you know, New York, San Antonio, huge everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and it's great for the NBA because New York's our largest market. You know, no matter what sport it is, they're the largest market.
Right.
You know, so there's just, you know, there's tons of people that like New York, that are from New York, you know, and moved away, or they're in New York, you know, because it's such a huge city. So that's a lot of money. That means a lot to
also
the NBA.
Also a lot of bandwagon fans, but go ahead.
Sure. Well, yeah, that's with every sport and every team. But you know, that it's big to have your big markets, your LA and your New York, doing something, because that generates a lot of money.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It was great for the NBA.
Yeah,
it really was, because it's been, how long ago has it been since New York won?
They're in the finals in '99 against the Spurs.
Then we're in 2026.
2026.
Yeah.
I think the last time they won was in the 70s, I think, is what they said. So
yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is that it just seemed like this year there was not a lot of big hype in our area anyways.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I honestly, I don't think there was a lot of interest here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but
just geographically, you know, New York and San Antonio aren't big interests in Tucson, I don't think. For the most part. I'm not speaking for everyone, but
yeah, I'm sure there's, you know, there was some fans here and
sure,
stuff, but
sure.
I mean, I didn't hear of any big watch parties or anything, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you go down to some of the wing places that they have the games on, bars had them on and stuff.
Well, that's smart business. I mean, if you're a sports bar, or you know your clientele likes sports, you know, you're going to have the game on the TV. You're going to promote it. Hey, come on Friday night and watch the NBA Finals. Yeah, you know, because I mean that's just good business for them.
Yeah, and folks, stay tuned for a huge sponsor announcement coming up in a couple of months here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's gonna.
I'm excited.
Speaking of great places, right? Yeah. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, up here on the Northwest. So, and that'll be fun. We'll be able to host some events and do some stuff.
It's gonna be great. So we're taking this, as our previous guest just said, we're taking this podcast to the next level.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You'll see Ron and Will on the road a little bit. So
we got some stuff planned up here, and we'll be doing some remote stuff. And
and what you see here on the camera, it's not a filter. This is really what we look like. These are 4K cameras, so what you see is what you get.
Unfortunately, he's not lying, folks. This is pretty much.
They're like, filter. That's the best you could do with a filter,
right. Oh boy, yeah, yeah. Our wives love us.
Yeah, someone does. So
Someone does.
someone has to. So
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
it's in their contract.
Right, absolutely. They said it.
Yeah,
They
that's
said
right.
forever,
That's
forever.
right.
And what was
That's
that?
right. They signed their name to it. So yeah.
No, absolutely, absolutely, man. Yeah. So all right. So let's move on a little bit here. I have a huge announcement to make. So,
Okay.
As of this morning, I just want everybody out there to know, especially all you Cubs fans, all of you
There's one in the building.
Atlanta Braves fans. As of this morning, right now, the Los Angeles Dodgers have the best record in baseball.
All right.
And they're not even playing their best. So just wait for that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna, we're excited about that.
So if you were not a Dodgers fan and you're neutral, because they have the highest payroll, right?
Yes, they do.
How
Well, not necessarily.
No?
No, there are. I believe the Mets actually have the highest payroll.
Oh, okay. So they have the highest and the smartest payroll?
They have this. Yeah, they know how to structure a contract.
Right. Yeah, because, for years and years and years, the Mets have had a very high payroll, and they haven't had any production from that.
Right.
Yeah. But do you feel that just, like, these teams are bought, for better lack of saying it, Are they getting all the talent because they have that highest payroll, or do they have a good farm system?
No, well, they have an excellent farm system.
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, they really do have a great. There's a lot of great teams out there that have a really good one. The Dodgers farm system has always been top notch.
Okay.
Always has been.
Okay, so they have that eye for talent.
Yes, yeah, they do. They're
Okay.
scouting, and they're really good on that. What I see happening is, and some of the things I don't like about what the Dodgers have done is sometimes they don't bring up guys that are ready because they're holding on to guys that are just probably getting either past their prime or they're just not playing well. They're bringing in some free agents and paying big money to them.
Yeah.
When there's there's a few people in the minor leagues, a few players there.
They're ready.
That are ready.
Yeah.
And it just, to me, I think the money, all the money that the Dodgers are spending, and Kyle Tucker is one that I'll say, right now. Yeah, he's been a good player. I don't think he was ever a great player. He is a World Series. He did win one World Series already but he's having a really bad year this year.
Ooh, okay.
And we have guys in the minors right now that are having their career seasons right now. But they can't bring him up because this guy's holding a spot right now.
Right.
He's making so much money right now that they cannot play him. They cannot not play him.
Yeah, they have to have him on the field.
Him on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, just and I know some of us Dodger fans are like, oh, this guy's killing us, because he'll have the say every even a blind squirrel will find a nut once in a while.
Right.
I mean he'll come up with a good hit. Now his defense has been pretty solid. It has been.
Okay.
But his at bat, and that's one of the things they got him for was his bat.
Oh, okay.
And he's just not.
He's
just
not producing
performing.
now.
No, not at all.
Wow,
He'll
okay.
have he'll go through a string. We'll have a few base hits and maybe a home run, now and then, but nothing like his potential was or what he had been playing last year, the year before.
Okay.
That got him the money,
Right.
And so I think that like I said, that the Dodgers are not playing as well as they could be right now. Mookie Betts is having a down year at the plate. He was hurt. He came back, and he's still having trouble finding his bat. Again, almost the same thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike out as much, but he does a lot of popping up.
Right.
He started getting some base hits here and there. He looks like he's probably getting his swing back again. But again, he plays shortstop. His defense has been top notch.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
yeah.
And then back in the old days, you didn't expect much hitting from your shortstop. Because usually, back then the shortstop was kind of a smaller guy, more speed, with a strong arm.
Right.
Nowadays shortstops aren't that. The shortstops are big.
Yeah.
Big and strong, and
Right.
they're expected to hit the home run.
Well, the game's changed. I mean, everyone is, pretty big and strong.
So, he hasn't been hitting well. And, like every other team, the injuries have
Sure,
hurt some of it. But,
sure.
Again, that's when they've been able to bring up some of these people from, some of the players down from the minor leagues that have done well. And they start doing well, players come back and, there they go.
Yeah.
Back down to the minor leagues.
Hmm.
And so I think that, overall, I think the Dodgers are still in really good shape. Obviously they have the best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
With
And you said they have the best record right now,
they have
right?
the best record.
Okay, well,
yeah.
I think they're doing okay then.
And this is the first year that Ohtani's actually pitching. Pitching as well as DHing.
Right.
The first year for the Dodgers that he actually does that. And, I think his hitting has suffered a little bit. I mean, he's still pretty solid. He hits the ball hard and, he's striking out a little bit more. His average a little bit down.
Yeah.
But, his pitching has been amazing. So, it's one of those things that, you kind of, I guess, sacrifice one for the other. But, I mean, pitching alone, he'd be one of the best pitchers in baseball.
Right.
Hitting alone, he's one of the best players in baseball. Together, he's still one of the best players in baseball.
Right.
So, he's just an amazing athlete. And I think the money that they spent on him, they've already made back. First of all, they've already made all that money back. His $700 million contract.
Yeah.
they've
Well,
already made
and
that.
it's that big market thing again.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Knicks.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Dodgers. The LA is the second biggest market.
Yeah.
You have a lot of money there. You have a lot of TV money there too.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And look, people say that they've bought this, they're buying their players. Again, the Mets, have a really high. They spend a lot of money.
That's
Again,
true.
a New York team, right?
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
the same thing. They have,
And they've been doing it for the last 20 years. I think
right,
the Mets have been
right. And what have they done?
Yeah. Yeah.
What have they done? They're not spending it as
bad
wisely.
investments.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. But so yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the baseball season. I know that I'm trying to little by little, I'm trying to get you into baseball.
We'll have to just go to a sports bar one of these Friday or Saturday nights or afternoons or whatever, and go catch a game.
Yeah, absolutely. Or
Yeah.
better yet, maybe we can
We'll drive
actually
up.
drive up to Phoenix and
Sure.
and catch a game or two there. And,
Yeah, we could do that.
and find a few breweries that.
Yes. Now you're talking.
now
Now
I'm
you're
talking
speaking
your
my
Spanish,
language.
right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, man. We're going to take a quick break and give one last shout out to our sponsors here,
Sounds good.
and we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
Tucson is sizzling in June, but your house doesn't have to. Most HVAC companies talk about trust. Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing puts it in writing. Every repair backed by a 5-year warranty for our Home Wellness Club members. That's not a promise, that's a guarantee. Call us at 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturoxcooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Integrity Automotive and Diesel, your Northwest Tucson auto experts. From routine maintenance to engine and transmission repair or replacement, our trusted ASE certified technicians can do it all. Integrity Automotive is also your one-stop shop for diesel service and repairs, and we stand by our work, offering a 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty. Get back on the road with Integrity Automotive and Diesel. Call 744-9710 or book your appointment online at integrityautorepairs.com.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, Our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush. We don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
All right, welcome back to We're Talking Sports right here on the Live the Dream Media Network. And we've got Ron here who is feverishly looking up. We're going to attempt to talk a little bit of FIFA. And we don't have our buddy here, Chris, to let us know what's going on.
It says that Mexico, which of course is our neighbor down south, and we're very close in proximity to Mexico, they are playing South Korea.
Oh, that would have been interesting to play North Korea, right?
At 6 p.m. I don't know if that 6 p.m. is our time or I'm Googling it. So, it doesn't say which time zone it is.
Check your local listings, folks.
Check your local listings. And then tomorrow, USA plays Australia, and that is at noon. And I believe that is our time. So that 6 p.m. today is probably our time.
Okay.
Arizona time is, if you're watching from another location.
Yeah.
But we're on Arizona time.
Right, and looking at the highlights for the American game that they just had.
Right. They won 4-1.
4-1, dominant, man.
Yeah,
that was pretty strong.
Yeah, and in this tournament, the scoring advantage, they take that into account too. So it's not just you won 2 games and lost 1 game. It's also they use as a tiebreaker. You scored like 4-1, so there's that 3-point advantage.
Yeah.
So, they take that into account.
Yeah, I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah. So, I think, who was it? I think Germany, maybe. I might be completely wrong on this, but I think the other day Germany won like 7-1 or something like that. So they had that 6-point advantage.
Yeah.
So, that's big. That's big when it comes down to when you're counting everything. And if someone's really close to you, in the standings, then that's going to count.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe I was looking yesterday or day before. There was one match where they ended up in a tie.
Mm-hmm. That happens in soccer all the time.
Yeah, that just bugs the hell out of
it
me.
Does. It
come
does.
on.
Yeah.
Don't they do like shootouts or something where they can?
Yeah. At least, in the lower levels, if you're in high school and stuff. I don't know about college. But I remember being in shootouts like in high school,
or something. Even just you get your 2 biggest guys in there and have them wrestle. Something, come on.
Right? Yeah, I don't like ties. I don't like ties in any sport.
Yeah.
There needs to be a winner and a loser. And as a high school athlete, and even before high school, and your kids playing, they want a winner and a loser. They're playing to win.
Right.
They're not playing to tie.
Yeah, well, they used to.
Yeah, well,
I don't know now. There's participation trophies.
There
now,
is participation trophies, yeah. But even there's been stories where the little kids, are playing soccer or whatever, 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're like, "Oh, we're not going to keep score." The kids are keeping score.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like, "Oh, we scored 3 goals on that team." Even though they weren't allowed to officially keep score.
Yeah.
They know. They keep score.
And I'll just say this, and this is, not Ron speaking. This is me speaking. Parents out there, if your kid has a participation trophy, please don't display it. All right, write that down.
I was going to bring mine in.
Right? Yeah, we never had participation trophies.
No.
You either won first, second, or third and got some type of a trophy, or you didn't.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's right.
But
it's a different era.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
So I just
we didn't have feelings back then.
Nobody cared.
No one cared
about our feelings back then, man.
Suck it up.
Suck it. That's right. Rub a little dirt on it.
Rub a little dirt. Get back out on the field.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's not a bone sticking out of your leg, so
I'll just pull it, right? Yeah. And you'll be good to go. No.
That's right.
Yeah. So back onto this soccer thing here. I'm really, from what I read, the little that I did read about it, that the American team did do a lot better than they thought that they were going to do, right?
Sure.
So I'm kind of hoping, when we were talking last week to Chris, and he was kind of hoping that they got at least
out of this round,
right, and into the what did they call it, the elimination round, or what was it?
It's not elimination round. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Chris will let us know.
Yeah.
Daniel. I'm sure he'll tell us. You idiots, right? But you know, I think I think they're going to get there, man. If they keep playing the way they're playing
Yeah.
on there.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
we'll find out a lot tomorrow because
Yeah.
I think Australia is a lot tougher than Paraguay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll find out.
yeah, and they're playing in Los Angeles, right? I think
I
that's where they're
believe
playing,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So LA,
Yeah.
you know, expect all you to get out there and watch these things. Oh, well, what does that SoFi Stadium hold? I wonder. 40, 30, 40, 50?
Man, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
If there was only some type of gadget that we could look it up in,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Right.
I know that they had to cover up the San Francisco emblem on there, and they
Okay.
put like a World Cup, flag over it or something like that.
Okay. SoFi Stadium's in Los Angeles. So
Oh, so I'm sorry. Yeah, there was another game that was at Levi. I'm
In
sorry.
Levi Stadium,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if SoFi
Had to cover up the Rams.
had to cover. Like, are the Rams on there? Because they share the stadium with the Chargers also.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows?
I
But the
don't know.
Rams are better than the Chargers, so I'm sure that they have the Rams. ones
Well, the
on there.
Rams own that stadium.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers lease that stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're totally off track. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Unscripted, folks. Like I said, we're going unscripted, man. Yeah, and so let's talk a little bit now about anything happening with U of A that you know of right now. Anything going on with?
They're just doing a lot of recruiting for football for the 2027 season.
When does their practicing and stuff start? Is it
I
August
believe their
also?
practice starts. No, I believe their practice starts like maybe second or third week of July.
Man, Manny would have been a good person to ask that
Yeah,
question too. right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's sometime in July. NFL's the same way. They start in July. I think probably second week of July.
All right.
Yeah. So they have about 6 weeks of practice before the first game.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
All right. And have
Yeah.
you had a look at the schedule for next year?
I have. Yeah.
What's it look like to you this year?
It's not a real exciting schedule. Like there isn't like a big name coming in that's like, that's the Goliath that we need to slay. But we should be a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
we-
recruiting's gone well.
Yes.
So
And any time that you win and you go to bowl games, it just helps with your recruiting. It helps bringing those other athletes in.
yeah.
So we could easily have. I say easily, but we should have at least an 8 or 9 win team.
Wow, that
So,
would be amazing to
man,
get to the 9. What did we do last? What was last?
9.
year? 9.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, to do 9 wins back to back. I think.
Yeah.
You
That's big for Arizona because
It
usually
is.
Arizona has a really nice 9 or 10 season or win season, and then they drop down.
Yeah.
Something happens, coach leaves, their star star
Well,
players
and I
get
think
drafted.
that's one of the biggest thing is that the coach leaves.
Yes,
You know, and there goes all the recruiting that he had done, and all that because then that coach that's who I signed with. That's who I wanted to play for.
Yeah, especially this day and age because
Yeah.
the student athletes can pick up and leave anytime any season. They're not just locked in like they used to be.
Yeah.
So
Now, do they still have to wait out a season if they
No.
move? No.
No.
That's
they jump in the transfer portal. If someone picks them up, they're playing for that school that next season. So
yeah.
it's a lot different.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this coaching staff. I really like the coordinators. I like the head coach. I like their culture. So they're bringing in good kids. Because that affects it too. We've had coaches in the past where they bring in some pretty good kids, but they're not good character kids.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then-
we
Yeah,
being
and-
here in Tucson, you hear about all that.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. So either they're getting in trouble and they're not able to play, or
Right.
they're just toxic in the locker room,
Yeah.
and it affects the whole team. So
Yeah.
I think this staff and the prior staff, I think Jed Fish, he did a good job at recruiting and bringing in good kids. He just he left. I think he's making double what he was making here. When he left
Right.
for Washington. But I think the staff just continued that that character and that culture of bringing in the good kids.
Yeah. No, that's good, man.
Yeah.
We look forward to this upcoming season. Hopefully that we can maybe Manny, who's affiliated, has an affiliation of some sort with the U of A.
Right.
Maybe he can get us into a couple practices just to watch.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
awesome
Yeah.
to do.
Yep.
Yeah. Very nice. All right, Ron. Well, we're near the end of our time here. What
Are
show
we?
is this, by the way? I don't even know anymore.
You don't know what
We've
show
done
you're on?
We've done so many. No, what show?
Oh, what
number
show?
Is it?
Are we on 7 or?
7.
I think
6,
7.
7.
I
Something
think
like
it's
that.
7. Yeah, something
We've done
like
so
that.
many, it's hard to count.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait till we get to double digits.
Ooh, yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. It's
We'll have to
coming,
take our shoes off to count them.
right? Wow. He went after he gets to 21. Yeah. Anyway, so Ron's really good about telling everybody here when and where they can find us, man. So take it away.
Oh, okay. Well, you're watching We're Talking Sports. Check us out every Thursday at 10 a.m.
Right here on Live the
Right
Dream.
here on Live the Dream Media.
Yeah, great place to be. By the way, we're always looking for sponsors. As a matter of fact, right now I have room for 2 sponsors.
Yeah.
All right, so we can, if you're interested in sponsoring this show, we got a great deal for you. You can contact me, 520-820-3435, or contact Ron at
520-440-4069. Or hit us up on social media. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
we're on there a lot. So
Yeah. This guy's got the funnies. I've got the chuckles.
that's
We're
right.
good to go.
That's
All
right.
right, folks. We got a great guest coming in next week. We'll announce that during the week here. And we will talk to you all soon. You guys have a blessed week. Peace.